The processional was played by Mr. John Gidding, LAS teacher and alumni. Thank you. Welcome to the 64th commencement ceremony of Leysin American School. It's a pleasure to all have you here. Before we officially kick off the ceremony, I'd like to ask you to all turn off your phones or put it on silent. Thank you. I would like to now greet the following guests. Mrs. Stephanie Ott, Chair of the LAS Board. Dr. Stephen Ott, Chair of the LAS Swiss Foundation Board. Mr. Philippe Baudrin, Vice Chair of the Foundation Board. Mrs. Doris Ott and Dr. Maurizio Fabri, members of the Foundation Board. Mrs. Laurence Abeguer, member of the Leysin Municipality. Mr. John Southworth, principal of Kumon Leysin Academy of Switzerland. Parents, family members, and other guests, LAS faculty and staff, and especially the class of 2025. Also, a special thank you to Father Pascal Lucadi for allowing us to host our graduation ceremony in this beautiful church. I'm pleased now to introduce Mr. Ryan Healy, the faculty member chosen by the class of 2025 to deliver the opening words. Mr. Healy joined LAS in August 2022 to teach physical education and mathematics. In addition, 2 years ago, he enthusiastically assumed the role of senior boys' dormitory head. Mr. Healy lives in the dorms with his wife, Sarah, and their 2 young children. Mr. Healy truly loves working with young people. He demonstrates dedication and care to all the boys in the dormitory and to all the students he interacts with. Please welcome Mr. Healy to deliver the opening words.
Hello, thank you. Well, how the mighty have fallen. Look at you, look at you, look at you all. Class of 2024 had Mr. Scove. He'd been here for 30 years. He was an icon of this institution, and you've got me. You voted for this. You could have had any member of faculty and you voted for me. Okay? You could have had Dr. Ajay, the nicest human being in the world. He knows more languages than there are days of the week. He's never given an infraction to any of you because he's so kind. He's got more PhDs and doctorates than I've had hot dinners. Like he's an all-round amazing human being. Who else could we have had? Oh, we could have had Mr. Gidding. So along with all the things I'm about to list, he also plays some musical instruments that bring us into the place. He's an outstanding person. He's been to Yale and Harvard. I have been to neither of those fine institutions. He's been a model for Gucci. You imagine the number of stories he could tell you from the fashion capitals of the world. I have not been a fashion model. He had his own TV show. Not just he's been on TV, he had his own TV show. Not once, he didn't just do a pilot, he did it for multiple seasons. So he's used to standing in front of cameras. I'm not used to this at all. But personally, if I was to vote for the faculty, it would have been probably for Miss Bruce or for Mr. McLeod. If you've been in their lessons, you know the strange tangents they could go off, and I think putting them under pressure of lights would be fantastic. You never know what you're going to get. I think that'd be great. But you might be sat there going like, why didn't I vote for this? That person would have been much... Why did I vote for this? Because they weren't on the list. Because you can opt off the list. Did you know this? They didn't have to be on the list. So the choice that you had was either complete narcissists or idiots that didn't know how to get off of the list. I'll let you decide which one of those I am in a little bit. Okay. So last year you had Mr. Scove for the class of 2024. Okay? 30 years here, probably more than that in the classroom, a wealth of experience. I was listening to his speech and I was like, he did give some good pointers. You've got to have notes. And I'm more of a person, I speak from the heart usually, but he said, you've got to make notes. So I've got some notes here today. And I've got things I can say, and I got things I can't say. So these are my notes that I'm going to go from, so I make sure that I get it right. Class of 2025, we've had so many highlights together. From the infamous first grade 11 travel weekend in 2023, to Isabel falling asleep in my math class. From sneaking across the balconies at light, to Will falling asleep in my math class. From midnight beach parties on cultural trips, to Zen falling asleep in my math class. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got them mixed up. I thought this was the things I can say. I'm so sorry about it. What else is on here? Micah jumping off a second floor balcony onto a mattress. I can't say that, I'm sorry. They're things I can't say, I apologise. One of the things when I was being introduced by Dr. Ott, one of the things he forgot was one of my titles. I do have a few titles here, but I think my favourite and the one that's most relevant for today is I am probably the biggest fan of the class of 2025. I worked with a lot of these in grade 10, and we used to sit in the faculty room and just talk in meetings about how good they are. Wow, we'd just gush at how wonderful the students of 2025 are in this class. We'd be like, they're amazing, they're so good. Now that could be saying something about the class of 2024 and 2026, but I like to think that it's more about how wonderful you guys are, okay? You are absolutely fantastic all-round people. And those that have been added, that joined us in grade 11 and grade 12, have just added to this amazing group of people that we see before us. They probably voted for me because they know I'm only going to say nice things about them, because I am such a big fan of these guys. They're amazing. And I'm essentially going to say to them now what I said to them at the senior toast back in January, and that's that the next 10 years or so of your life are going to be the most exciting of your life. Okay? You don't know where you're going to be when you're 25. You can't predict it. You might have an idea of where you're going off to college in the fall, but beyond that, you don't know. You don't know what's going to come. You don't know who the people are that you're going to meet. You don't know what adventures you're going to go on. So I just want to give you the advice to say yes to every opportunity that comes your way. Okay? If somebody says, hey, I'm going to go and do this, don't be, nah, I'm just going to stay in the dorm room. I'm too tired. Okay? You might regret that decision. Say yes to these opportunities that are going to come before you. Make the most of your final hours that you have in Leysin. Okay, it's been a bit shaky this week with the weather. We didn't know what we were going to get, but it turns out we've been looked up and we've got some nice weather. Okay, so make sure you take in this view, because you don't know the next time that you're going to be here. You might come back in a year or two's time, like some of our alumni that I can see in the audience today. You might not be back here until you're a parent dropping your child off for a summer in Switzerland program. Or you might be even older than that. You don't know what's going to come your way. So please make the most of your remaining few hours in Leysin. Next bit of advice is you're going to be told, it tends to be by like a miserable, bitter uncle. It always seems to be this person. But they're going to say to you, real world. Are you ready for the real world? I don't know what the real world is, okay? There are over 8 billion people, I think, on this planet now, okay? I don't know what the real world is, but I can tell you, you don't live in the real world, okay? You don't go skiing on a Tuesday and a Thursday in the real world. I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen. You live in a bubble. That bubble has been created by your parents. Your parents have chosen to send you to this school. If you were to do a survey of people, parents, around the world, where would they like to raise their children? I'm pretty sure the Alps of Switzerland would be high on the list. It's safe, pollution-free, and you've got gorgeous scenery that you're going to make the best of for the next few hours that you're here. So you've got to thank your parents for creating that bubble. They shielded you from the real world. They kept you in this bubble. But now, you're going to leave this bubble and the protection from your parents and the protection from your teachers. Now, although you might not think we've given you any protection or advice, wait until you meet college lecturers. They won't even know your name by the third year of university. They do not care for you, Okay, it's up to you. You're going to design this bubble that you're going to live in. So please, invite only good, positive people into your bubble. You don't have to tolerate anything. Okay, you can bring in good people that make you better, make you stronger, make you smarter, and bring the best out in you. You don't need to tolerate any hate or anything because it's your bubble. If you don't like something that's happening, move away, change it. Okay, pop that bubble, go blow a new one somewhere else. Okay, you don't have to live in the real world. Create your own space. I'm going to leave you with what I left you with at the senior toast back in January. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Healy, for the biggest fan of the class of 2025. We are now happy to welcome the LAS students and staff and the Choir League of Leysin who will perform the Swiss National Anthem. So just give us a minute to stand up, but for the Swiss National Anthem, please stand. Thank you, LAS staff and students and Choir League of Leysin. Leysin is a wonderful home to our school, friendly, safe, beautiful, and open to foreigners. We, the outsiders within the town walls, are truly fortunate to be welcomed in such a warm and sharing manner. I therefore take great pleasure that every year, one of the town representatives joins us at the graduation ceremony. Today, I'm honored to welcome Mrs. Laurence Abéguer, member of the Municipal Council of Leysin, to address us on behalf of the town authorities. Please step forward.
Mesdames, Messieurs les directeurs et collaborateurs de Leysin American School, invités, professeurs, parents, chères étudiantes, chers étudiants, c'est avec un immense plaisir et une profonde fierté que je me tiens devant vous aujourd'hui, représentant la municipalité de Leysin lors de votre cérémonie annuelle de remise de diplôme. As a member of the municipality, I'm also the voice of our beautiful Leysin community, and I bring you their warmest regard. Chères étudiantes, chers étudiants, vous avez fait preuve d'une détermination exemplaire pour poursuivre vos rêves et aujourd'hui vous êtes sur le point de les réaliser. C'est une étape cruciale de votre parcours et nous sommes tous fiers de vous et des accomplissements que vous avez réalisés. En choisissant Leysin American School, vous avez eu l'opportunité d'apprendre dans un cadre d'excellence et de découvrir les traditions et les cultures d'ailleurs. Vous avez rencontré des étudiants et des enseignants de divers horizons, enrichissant ainsi votre vision du monde. Les compétences que vous avez acquises ici vous accompagneront tout au long de votre vie, tant sur le plan personnel que professionnel. Leysin, notre village, est un lieu unique où la nature rencontre un esprit communautaire fort. Situé à environ 1200 mètres d'altitude, ce charmant village alpin abrite environ 3800 habitants qui font de Leysin une communauté chaleureuse et accueillante. Niché au cœur des Alpes, Leysin est non seulement une destination prisée pour ses paysages, à couper le souffle, mais également un endroit où la convivialité et l'entraide sont au cœur de nos valeurs. Le panorama sur les montagnes environnantes crée un cadre idyllique attirant les amoureux de la nature et les passionnés de sports divers comme de randonnée. Nous avons la chance de vivre dans un environnement qui favorise l'épanouissement et l'innovation. Les infrastructures scolaires et culturelles ainsi que les activités proposées encouragent le développement personnel de chacun. Je vous invite à porter avec vous cet esprit Leynoud, à défendre nos valeurs et à partager notre culture, peu importe où vos chemins vous mèneront. Que vous soyez en Suisse ou à l'étranger, n'oubliez jamais les racines qui vous unissent à notre belle communauté. Je suis convaincue que vous continuerez à poursuivre vos ambitions avec la même passion et le même dévouement que vous avez démontré jusqu'à présent. Utilisez tout ce que vous avez appris ici pour faire une différence dans le monde et contribuer à un avenir meilleur pour vous. Enfin, je tiens à féliciter et remercier tous les parents, les professeurs de nos diplômés. Votre soutien indéfectible, vos encouragements et vos sacrifices ont été essentiels pour surmonter les défis ensemble. Cette réussite est le fruit de vos efforts communs. Encore une fois, félicitations à tous les diplômés. Vous êtes désormais prêts à embrasser cette nouvelle étape de votre vie. Nous sommes impatients de découvrir les belles réalisations qui vous attendent. Un immense merci à vous, chers parents, chères familles, pour la confiance que vous avez accordée à Leysin American School et à notre magnifique village de Leysin. Je vous souhaite à tous une journée mémorable, un excellent retour à vos activités. Nous espérons vous revoir bientôt dans notre belle région. Merci pour votre attention. À très bientôt, ici ou ailleurs dans le monde.
Thank you. Merci, Madame la Municipale, pour ces belles paroles. I will now introduce the Senior Award recipients. As I say each of your names, just briefly stand. So I'll start with the Sigrid and Fred Ott Founders Award. Awarded to the graduating student who best embodies Sigrid and Fred Ott's ideals of scholarly pursuit and intellectual curiosity as foundation of their understanding of the world. This award is sponsored by Mrs. Doris and Dr. Stephen Ott. The recipient of this award is Shrika Garipalli. Faculty Award for Innovation. Awarded to the student who, in view of the faculty, best embodies a passion for learning through an innovative and open-minded approach to scholarship. This award goes to Ora Walkowska. The Maurizio Fabri Award for Compassion. Awarded to a student who shows great strength of character and a sense of kindness and caring to the whole LAS community. The award recipient is William Fryer. The award for responsibility. Awarded to the student who has shown growth in making responsible and thoughtful decisions that take into account those around them. This award goes to Donald Dewar. ECIS Award for Intercultural Understanding. Awarded to a student who demonstrates commitment to cultural awareness and empathy, shows leadership in intercultural engagement, and who has a positive and lasting impact. The recipient of this award is Jovita Acquacere. The Doris and Stephen Ott Award for Excellence. Awarded to a student who best embodies Doris and Stephen Ott's ideals of developing innovative, compassionate, and responsible citizens of the world. This award goes to Chawapol Shripyan. Salutatorian. This honor is awarded to a senior who has taken a highly challenging academic program and who has the second highest academic standing in the senior class. The salutatorian of the class of 2025 is Latong Grace Leo. Valedictorian. This honor is awarded to a senior who has taken a highly challenging academic program and who has the highest academic standing in the senior class. Exceptionally this year, we have 2 valedictorians, and they're, by the way, very closely related. The valedictorians for the class of 2020 are Akosh and Chaba Benedict. Akosh and Chaba Benedict, originally from Hungary, joined the LAS community from Saudi Arabia in their 9th grade. Since then, they have both made impactful contributions in their IB classrooms and in various activities, including Model United Nations, National Honor Society, the LAS Leadership Program, hiking, math, and science Olympiads. Both of them will be starting their university journey in the Netherlands, with Akos pursuing aerospace engineering at the Technical University of Delft, and Csaba studying mechanical engineering at the Technical University of Eindhoven. I'd like to ask, please, Akos and Csaba to now please give the valedictorian address.
Beloved faculty, parents, friends, and most importantly, our fellow graduates, it is an honor for us to stand before you today as part of the Leysin American School class of 2025.
My name is Csaba, and this is my twin brother, Akos. And yes, we are twins, and no, you're not seeing double.
We spent the past few days wondering which one of us should speak first.
Ultimately, in true twin fashion, we compromised. And both of us are speaking at the same time, just not literally.
Standing here, addressing our graduating class feels surreal, not just because of this moment, but because the journey here was anything but identical.
Sure, we shared dorm rooms, classes, and sometimes even outfits.
But LAS shaped us in beautifully unique ways. It took two curious, slightly book-obsessed minds
and transformed us into what this school has always promised: innovative, compassionate, and responsible citizens of the world.
Or at the very least, into people who can write 4,000-word essays and survive 3-hour exams on 2 hours of sleep and a dream.
As we reflect on this chapter of our lives, the first feeling that comes to mind is gratitude. Gratitude for the friends we've made, an appreciation for the challenges we faced, and a sense of indebtedness to the many lessons we didn't expect to learn.
Like, for example, that a 4,000-word extended essay is really just a 4,000-word essay.
Or that setbacks are an inevitable part of any meaningful pursuit. What defines character is not the absence of failure, but the resilience to keep trying.
Countless people have made this journey truly unforgettable. Together, the class of 2025 has undoubtedly had a positive impact on our community. We faithfully embodied the true essence of the LAS mission statement. There are a few people whom we would like to recognize for the unforgettable memories which they have left us with.
I would like to begin by recognizing Ottavio, because your grind, your consistency, and your relentless support were constantly pushing me to do better, even when I was on the verge of giving up.
Drino, you've been the friend who shows up, no matter the chaos. And Xander, for your incessant humor and your ability to lighten the mood.
To all our teachers, thank you for answering every question, even the ones that started with, hypothetically speaking.
Dr. Camp, your joy is literally contagious. You are the human embodiment of vitamin D. We don't know how you stayed so happy. Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help.
Miss Bruce, you trained us, not like we were enrolling, but like we were enlisting. Not in a math class, but in a true battlefield of the mind. You made us tough as nails and sharp as bayonets.
To all our mentors, dorm parents, advisors, thank you for seeing potential in us, even when we did not see it in ourselves.
LAS was never just about academics. It was about becoming. It was late-night talks in Belle Epoque, snowball fights on the way to class, or the quiet moments on the bench in the forest.
It was falling apart during IA season and putting ourselves back together one 2 a.m. snack at a time.
Even when more than half of our cohort forgot to show up to classes the very next day.
We haven't just become graduates. We are a mosaic, a collection of stories, cultures, memories stitched together by this place that we've all called home.
So here's to all the laughter, the tears, the overnights in Geneva, the Wi-Fi outages, the cafeteria, surprises, and yes, even the table incidents. This journey was uniquely ours. It belongs to us, the class of 2025, and we wouldn't trade it for anything.
It's hard to say goodbye to a place that gave us so much, but as we leave Leysin, we carry it with us in our hearts, in our friendships, and in our stories.
The mountains may have been our backdrop, but it's the people who made it feel like our home away from home. And that's something no yearbook page can truly ever capture.
So whatever comes next, university, adventures, mistakes, and successes, let it be guided by the joy, struggle, and wonder that we found here.
Because no matter where we go from here, a part of us will always echo throughout the halls of LAS, and perhaps someday we'll come back, maybe to visit or maybe to haunt the 5th floor of Bella Park.
But the memories we made here will remain forever unforgettable forces that slowly molded our character into what it is today. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
And although this chapter of our life comes to an end, it will stay with us all as we open the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akosh, and thank you, Chava. Parent Award. Parents are an essential part of our community. They entrust us with their children, they recommend LAS to family and friends, and they sponsor events to help us grow. They bring in fresh ideas, they contribute to our fundraising efforts, and support our scholarship program. Our partnership with parents is the glue that strengthens the school. This year, exceptionally, we're honored to offer the Parent Award to 2 families. First, Cindy and Fenton Peterkin joined the LAS community in August 2020 during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Their son, Xander, lived in the dorms, while Cindy and Fenton lived part-time in Leysin. They rapidly assumed the roles of presidents of the LAS Parent Association. Over the past 5 years, they've been present in support of the school during student orientation, family winter week, and other school events. Cindy and Fenton have generously devoted their time and talents towards leadership, service, communication, and bridge building with parents from around the globe. Today we celebrate with them Xander's achievements since he's part of the class of 2020. On behalf of the LAS family, I'd like to sincerely thank you both for your support and your friendship. I'd like to ask you to please step forward. Tatiana Rubleva and Dmitry Yudin, originally from Moscow and now living in Cyprus, joined the LAS community in August 2018 when their first son, Misha, enrolled in the 7th grade. Their twin sons, Ilya and Yakov, also started at LAS in 7th grade, and they are graduating today. So the Yudin family has been an integral part of the school's history, with their 3 sons spending a total of 18 years at LAS. Their journey reflects trust, collaboration, and shared growth. Today we celebrate Ilya and Yakov as they conclude their time at LAS. On behalf of the LAS family, I'd like to sincerely thank you for your trust, for being such a valued member of the LAS community. Please, Dimitri, step forward. It is my pleasure to now introduce our commencement speaker. I'm delighted to welcome back Holly Hines, class of 1994. She's an award-winning media executive and visionary storyteller, best known as executive producer of Ginny and Georgia, Netflix's longest-running #1 show. Holly is a co-founder of Happy Accidents Studio and is driving trends in content with changing lives with, quote, putting vitamins in the ice cream. She's tackling powerful topics like mental health, women's empowerment, and LGBTQ issues in ways that are engaging. A proud alumni, loyal advisory board member, and regular participants at our alumni ski weekend, please join me in welcoming Holly Hines, who will deliver the commencement address.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon, families, teachers, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Holly Hines, class of 94. Honestly, I feel like I'm one of the least likely people to be standing up here right now. I grew up in a really small town in Louisiana. I bet you can't pronounce it or spell it. Mr. Scove couldn't. I moved to Guam when I was 15. I moved here when I was 16. I lived in the Japanese dorm. I was in almost every club. I started the fencing team, was class VP, and I was part of the first class that graduated with the IB diploma. I went from Leysin to UC Berkeley to finance in New York, and then LA for entertainment. I've worked on the American version of The Office, Ugly Betty, The Biggest Loser, Trading Spaces, Please Like Me, Fortitude, and most recently, Ginny and Georgia. I work in international television, and I get to use both the creative and business side of my brain. My route was not linear, but I'm exactly where I should be. On graduation day, I also sat right where you are right now with my best friend, my Eden dorm roommate, and class president, Christina Costello. I'm honored to be back here today, and I'm dedicating this to her. So this school has brought people together from all over the world. Here in Leysin, and in your travels throughout Europe together, you've built friendships that cross borders, made multilingual memories, and joined a family that may look different for each of you, but feels like home all the same. Together, you've created something rare, a beautiful community, a family, one that reflects what the world can be and what it should be. Now back to Chris. Chris was brilliant. She was a class valedictorian, IB diploma, trilingual. She graduated from Georgetown with honors in less than 3 years. Her dad got a place in Tuscany for the summer because apparently it's cheaper than another year of Georgetown. So I'm just throwing it out there for you and your parents to think about when you go to college. Chris had this fearless confidence, and she could always back up with knowledge and deep understanding. She was thoughtful, and she deeply cared about people on the planet. And she was wild. So in fact, she wasn't actually able to give her senior speech during graduation, so that's why she's getting her dedication. She was bad. She taught me to be my authentic self always, to lean into my uniqueness and quirks. And she taught me to live life with joy and to laugh loudly and with abandon. You've probably already learned this, but you are the company that you keep. So she was the best company. But the people around you will shape your mindset, your choices, your character. So be present and intentional. Don't just keep company, keep the best company. Choose people who challenge your assumptions, stretch your thinking, support your growth, and hold you to the highest values, not your easiest ones. Remember this, not everyone is in your life is meant to stay there forever, and that's okay. Some people will walk beside you for a while, and then the world will pull you apart in different directions. That's not failure, that's life. A friend recently reminded me, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Some arrive to teach you something, some are here to grow with you for a while, some will come and go and then come back again, and a precious few will stay through every plot twist. Learn how to know the difference and hold them all with gratitude. Let go when it's time, but hold tight when it matters. And when you find your lifers, treat those relationships like the rare treasures they are. Because in a world that's constantly changing, the people you hold on to, the right people, will be your anchors, your found family. Perhaps not so different from the family that you found here. So people make this mountain magic. Yes, there's an excellent view, but over on this side of the valley, right next to you, these are the people who turn it into a home, the family we've created. So today marks the closing of your LES season, a celebration of the passage towards the future. Now, honestly, leaving the Magic Mountain can be tough on some people. Your time at LES has made you a lot more independent than many of your soon-to-be peers. Your experience is unique, and the people you meet next, wherever they are, they may not be able to relate to it. Remember that your family here can, so stay connected. When my class graduated, I would literally write in hand letters to my friends' parents in Japan or wherever, hoping that they would send them to their kids wherever they were and then send them back to my parents in Louisiana to then get to me at Berkeley. It was a mess. So seriously, stay in contact. Reach out to alumni in the area where you end up. Lean on one another. Send them memes, text, call the family. Come back to the ski weekend in February. Watch your teachers get drunk at the pub. You can do that now. We are all a global family, so lean into it and own it. And take Chris's advice. Be proud of who you are. And if you end up making it to if you end up going to uni in the States, really try not to judge their beer selection too harshly. It does not help you make friends. As the class of 2025, you're more globally aware and emotionally intelligent in ways earlier generations were never even asked to be. I remember in IB history where we dissected the Allied and Axis propaganda from World War II. You have the added advantage of another 30 years of history to learn from. The ability to see through spin has never been more relevant. Use that strength of discernment. Information is everywhere, but so is misinformation. Use your unique skills to analyze, question, and think independently. In a world where we can fall into a trap of living in our own echo chambers, carry the empathy you practice in this community into the wider world. You're more than digital natives, you're digital creators. You're uniquely positioned to shape what comes next, not just react to it. So keep advocating for the other. We've had the privilege of this education and this experience. Whatever path you choose, pay that privilege forward. I work in entertainment, where I tackle through tough issues through stories that are both engaging and fun. As Mark said, I call it putting the vitamins in the ice cream. And the ice cream that I serve looks great. It's like stories, sometimes thrillers, sometimes really fluffy. I make delicious series about topics that matter, like mental health, global warming, women's empowerment, pandemics, racial inequality, and LGBTQ+ issues. Audience lean into my characters, but they end up taking the issues along the way, and then they start to think different, and they don't even realize that they're doing it. So how can you put vitamins in that ice cream? How can you add some goodness into the world? Someone helped you reach this summit, your parents, your teachers, your family, your friends. It's your turn to do the same for others. It's your responsibility to be a compassionate citizen of the world, to honor the connections you've made, to choose relationships that reflect values, and to grow every interaction. By embracing your authentic, quirky self and following the things that bring you joy and make you laugh with abandon, your potential is limitless. Take your brilliance, your grit, in the company you've chosen and go shape the future. Congratulations. Now go make the world a better place by simply being you and being in it. Now you can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly, for those very inspiring words. Just to let you know, she arrived from Los Angeles literally last night to be here with us, so it's an honor to welcome you here, and I hope you also have some opportunity to connect with her at the banquet later. A person needs both roots and wings to succeed in life. Roots to know oneself and wings to grow beyond oneself. It is their families of the students who grew the strong roots. So I think who helped you with the roots. So I'd like to give a big round of applause to all the parents for having give the support and the roots for all of the graduates. The wings that will carry you to greater heights have been given to you by your teachers. They have encouraged you to look beyond yourself, believe in yourself, and soar higher than you ever imagined possible. Let us give your teachers a big round of applause and appreciation of their support. Now we come to the highlight of today's commencement ceremony, the awarding of diplomas. I'm going to now ask Mrs. Lynch, Dean of Academics, to read the names of the diploma recipients.
Matisse Aftink De Luca. Jovita Mbiari Acquacere. Varvara Alexienko. Alexandra Andrayevska. Kiwako Anzai. Celia Arafzaga. Micah Sion Batch. Akosh Benedict. Chaba Benedict. Sam Buggy. Sofia Calvo Maria. Lucas Chang. Nicodemus Sirtautas. Annelike Johanna Francine Kopper. Donald Dewar. Carlota Elise Baguda. Melania Espinoza, Austria. Nicolas Fatiu. Otavio Fritas Narita Nunes. William Patrick Fryer. Shrika Gadepali. Sienna Sofia Gatan. Giselle Elizabeth Gilliatt. Isabel Grotenthaler. Wei Shen Guo. Lucas Harrington. Yuka Hayashi. Yuto Imura. Amina Karasartova Renatovna. Sultan Kamza Yermek Ulu. Drino Cristo. Dmitry Kurbatov. Nicholas LaRose. Lazarevich. Alexander Pavel Litvinov. Le Tong Grace Leo. Benedetta Longo. Celia Lozao Carabel. Melina Miralia. Leonard Merjan. Alexandra Victoria Nagel. Tessa Nguyen. Radek Pulse. Xander Ziel Yosef Peterkin. Maya Ana Proleico. Josefina Jimena Ramos Milan Silva. Maz Shahid Rashid. William Warner Lewis Rowbottom. Jade Ann Rocket. Bernardo Rodriguez Sosuna Freire. Matar Sar. Elva Gallego. Claudia Senosiayan Hernandez. Parker Dearby Sorensen. Shawapol Shripian. Natalie Starr. Konstantin Stepanov. Abdulela Ziad Suleiman. Taisei Tomita. Haranobu Tsubuchi. Ito Tsuchiya. Selena Lamha Tuladar. Gabrielle Vehar Canon. Ora Valkovska. Hanana Helena Vnuk. Diego Alberto Yarte Villaseñor. Ilya Yudin. Yakov Yudin. Zalevskaya Vera Arkadayevna. graduates, please stand. Traditionally, the moving of the tassel at graduation is called the turning of the tassel ceremony. It symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. To the LAS class of 2025, I'm so very proud of you and of all of your accomplishments and cannot wait to see what the future holds for you all. Will the graduates please now turn their tassels from left to right? Please join me in congratulating the graduating class of 2025.
Congratulations. I'd like to now welcome my parents to say a few words. They've played a very important role in the history of LAS. In the summer of 1982, my family was living in Saudi Arabia. The LAS board asked my parents to return to LAS. With tremendous courage, strength, and 3 young children, including myself, my parents returned to Leysin to take over the running of the school in the fall of 1982. After their return, the school developed rapidly. Enrollment grew, the campus expanded. LAS became one of the first schools to be accredited in 1987, and we introduced the IB program in 1990 already. In 2001, they established the LAS Educational Fund for the Future, a U.S. 501c3 charitable organization. And in 2005, the Swiss Foundation for the Advancement of International Education was established, which is today the legal owner of the school. As I assumed the role of head of school in 2009, my parents gradually stepped back from all operational responsibilities. In 2018, my sister Stephanie took over from my father as chair of the LAS board. Today, my parents play an important role at the governance level of the school through the Swiss Foundation, and they enjoy very much welcoming visitors, current families, families interested in the school, alumni, and other LAS supporters from around the world. Please welcome my parents, who will now give a message to graduates.
Hold it close.
We hope that you will strive for self-improvement through study and an open mind, and that you will never stop to find excitement in learning.
We hope that you will be loyal. Loyal to your friends and your family in happiness and sorrow, in good times and in difficult times. Loyal to your convictions, for they will carry you through the tribulations of life.
We hope that you will find love and will love beyond mutual attraction throughout your life. But remember, love is trying to make others happy. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous and boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things, and love never ends.
We hope that you will be strong and withstand the challenges of life. As written by William Henley in the final verse of his poem Invictus, it matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Stay strong when winds blow hard.
We hope that somewhere hidden in your soul, you will remain a bit of a child, so that you can find joy in the same and small things of life. The excitement in the winter's first snow, the budding flowers of spring, or the sun setting over the horizon. Keep on experiencing the beauty of the world like a child seeing it for the first time in wonder.
We hope that you will remain a citizen of the world, actively contributing to the understanding among humankind. A citizen of the world is tolerant and understanding of other traditions and cultures. A citizen of the world bridges artificial barriers by finding unity in being members of mankind.
We hope that you will lead a full life and experience its joys. We hope that you will find the inner strength to face, overcome, and learn from the trials and difficulties of life, always putting them into perspective with those that other people experience.
And those famous words that have been repeated several times today. We hope that the values expressed in the LAS mission statement, developing, creative, compassionate, responsible citizens of the world, will guide you in becoming a contributing member to your community. We hope that you will experience success in life. You will not forget the less fortunate than you. There is true joy in giving and helping others.
We hope that you will remember the magnificence of the Dent du Midi at sunset and loveliness of the first snows on the slopes above Leysin. We hope that you will be committed to maintaining the world's beauty for future generations.
And last, we hope that as children of LAS, you will not forget your alma mater on the mountain. Write to us, we will answer. Visit us, our door is always open. As a matter of fact, I think we all expect you to come for the ski weekend in February. You're always welcome to your LAS family.
Godspeed and au revoir.
Now the LAS students and staff and the Choir League of Leysin will perform Hail to Thee, Thy Fostering Mother, which is the school hymn. This piece was composed by my grandfather and founder of LAS when he was only 16 years old and a boarding school student himself. After that, Natalie Tilly Starr will perform Fall Back by Porch Light, dedicated to the class of 2025. So for the school hymn, I'd like to ask everyone to please stand. You may be seated for the second piece.
What am I supposed to say when you're indifferent to the situation? If I ignore the signs, what good am I if I don't pay attention? But I'm hoping there's a reason. When you were mine, we fell behind, and I can't fall back. I can't fall back. I can't go back. What kind of role do I play? This separation wasn't my intention. If you would step aside or string off your final words, I don't know why. But I'm hoping there's a reason. When you were mine, we fell behind, and I can't fall back. I can't fall back. I can't go back. I know I shouldn't, but I want to. I think about it way too often. I know I shouldn't, but I want to. I think about it way too often.
Many thanks to the LAS staff and students, as well as Tilly. I'd like to now welcome Stephanie Ott, my sister, who has been chair of the LAS board since 2018. Just to note, her eldest daughter, Nadine, is also an alumna of the school, and she's here also, and she'll be able to interact with you afterwards at the reception. So please welcome Stephanie Ott for the closing words.
So, class of 2025, I promise to be as brief as I can. I stand between you and freedom. So here we are, at the close of a momentous period in your life, something you will remember for years to come. Take the time today to look around. Your families, your friends, your teachers, these are the people that make up your support network. These are the people who held your hand during the tough times and cheered on you when you celebrated your wins. Hold on to them as you leave this magical place, for this international family, woven together by shared experiences, kindness and compassion, will be part of you forever, just as you are forever part of it. You're poised to leave and begin new lives. You came to LAS as children, but are leaving as adults, ready to take on the world. And what kind of world will you find? What challenges will you face? When I started preparing my closing remarks, I thought, what if I simply use AI to write them for me? And I thought, well, is that cheating? Perhaps you've experienced this thought process yourselves. Well, the answer to that question is not straightforward, as AI is here to stay, and you will never find out whether I used it or not to write my words. Indeed, we stand here today at the dawn of a new era. AI is changing the shape of the world as we know it. Our antiquated systems, from the financial sector to the creative industries and everything in between, are ill-equipped to handle the fast-paced nature that AI is bringing. The systems have relied on for decades, sometimes centuries. They are slow-moving, and we need to build new ones to accommodate this new reality. It is not our generation that will rebuild these systems, it is yours. So build them with intelligence, creativity, and above all, compassion. For the most meaningful progress is rooted in care for one another. And do not fear the challenges ahead. Embrace them and the opportunities that they bring, secure in the knowledge that you are well prepared for the road to come. You may have come here to learn math, science, English, and more, and I'm sure you did. But the true beauty of an LAS education is that it prepares you for life. At LAS, you learn to think for yourself, you learn to solve problems, you learn to work collaboratively. It is these skills that have shaped you into the creative and innovative thinkers I see sitting before me today. So have confidence in yourself, for you have the ability to change the world. And when the road gets bumpy, and it surely will, go back to the values that you developed here at LAS. Allow those values to be your compass, and you will undoubtedly find that you are on the right path. I know you will achieve great things and will positively impact the world around you. So, to the class of 2025, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. May you continue to learn and grow into innovative, compassionate, and responsible citizens of the world, leading not only with brilliance, but with kindness that bridges differences and lifts others up. Congratulations.
Thank you for those inspiring words. A few announcements as we're wrapping up the ceremony. All are invited to the reception and banquet at the Belle Époque campus. Graduation pictures will be available for purchase during the banquet. Photographers will also be around if you'd like to have more portraits taken. Graduates, please do not forget your envelopes. We will now be leaving the church in opposite order of entry, so I ask all the guests to wait until all the graduates have left the church. As we come out, we will do the traditional throwing of the hat in the air, and after that, we will walk up to the Belle Époque campus. During the reception, we'll enjoy music from the Roses des Alpes, the local town band, and the Alpenhorn music with Amical du Léman, which actually includes a graduate, Dino Cristo. So my last and final request to the graduates before you are completely set free, please do not forget to return your hats and gowns either here at the vestry or at the entrance of the Belle Époque campus. Thank you very much. I will now request Mr. Gidding for the recessional to start the recessional, please.